man who never left. Maya stared at the message on her phone, her fingers trembling as she reread the words. Your debts are cleared. Your mother's hospital bills are settled. You won't lose your home. Don't ask who I am. Just live. Her breath caught in her throat. She read it again and again. No name, no number, no explanation. This had to be a mistake, a scam, some cruel joke. She sat frozen at the small, rickety kitchen table, the same one she had grown up eating dinner at before life had become a cycle of survival. The soft hum of the hospital's fluorescent lights buzzed in her ears, drowning out the world around her. Her mother lay in the next room, asleep, her breath shallow but steady. For months, Maya had been clawing through endless nights, drowning in medical bills, eviction notices piling up like dead leaves outside their apartment door. Her mother's illness had drained everything. They had no family left to ask for help. No one had stepped in to save them. Until now. The bank confirmed it the next morning. The hospital, too. Every debt, thousands of dollars wiped away. Cleared like they had never existed. Maya sat by her mother's hospital bed, clutching her phone as the reality of it all sank in. Who did this? Her mother asked weakly, her voice rasping from the months of struggle. I don't know, Maya whispered. Her mother reached for her hand, squeezing it with the fragile strength she had left. Then we have to find out. We have to thank him. Maya nodded, but deep down, she knew there was no trail to follow. The messages stopped. No number to call. No name to search. The man who saved them had vanished, leaving only his kindness behind. Months passed. Her mother recovered, slowly but surely. The house they had been on the verge of losing remained theirs. The weight that had suffocated Maya for so long finally began to lift. Yet she carried the mystery with her like a quiet ache in her chest. Who had done this for them? And why? She replayed the message in her head over and over. Just live. She tried. She got a job at a local cafe, working long shifts, saving up what she could. She started taking her mother out for walks again, watching the color return to her cheeks little by little. Life stitched itself back together. But the question never left her. One evening on her way home, she took a different route, one she never had before. It had been a long day, the weight of exhaustion pressing against her shoulders. She walked past a row of old shops, their windows glowing softly in the cool night air. That's when she saw it. A small bookstore tucked between two larger buildings, a place she could have sworn had never been there before. Outside, an old man sat in a weathered chair, his posture relaxed, as if he had been waiting for something. Or someone. His eyes, sharp and knowing, settled on her. You look troubled, he said, his voice like rustling pages. Maya hesitated, stopping a few feet away. Just thinking about someone I never got to thank. The old man tilted his head, smiling faintly. Ah, the man who never left you. Her breath caught. What? He simply nodded, his gaze drifting up toward the dusky sky. Not all fathers leave, child. Some just find different ways to stay. Maya felt a chill run through her.
Her father had died some time ago.
She barely remembered the sound of his voice. Only the absence he left behind. But the way the old man spoke, it was as if he knew something. As if he had been waiting for her to come looking. Her throat tightened. Who are you? She whispered. The old man just smiled. She blinked. A second. Just a second. And when she looked up again, the chair was empty. The bookstore door was locked, and the old man was gone.
What do you think? Her father had died some time ago. But Was he really the one behind the mysterious help? Let us know what you think in the comment section. You might as well find out what others think. For more stories like this one, hit the subscribe button or follow for more. If you're watching from TikTok, you might want to check out our YouTube channel through the link in our bio. For those watching from YouTube, the link to our TikTok page is in the video description. Don't forget to share these stories with your friends. We'll see you in the next story. Don't forget, this is TJ Star Books. Nye. Thank you for watching.